Okay, it's 9 o'clock. We'll call meeting to order. Start with the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up, we'll be looking for approval of minutes.
So made.
Have a first.
I'll second.
First and second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, carries. Moving on to a resolution for professional services for real property tax in the treasurer's office. Kevin, you want to speak on that?
Sure. This is, actually, Betsy, you want
Either way,
yeah.
there's actually two separate components. One involving the treasurer's office where the public can look at our website and they can see if delinquent taxes are due, and right from that page, click into, it integrates with TCS, which is what the treasurer's office uses, and make their payment right there.
Okay, so be user friendly and a lot more efficient, save a lot less calls down the office for Kevin's office and stuff.
Exactly.
well, actually, what it does too is this is an evolution of our new online taxes, because since we implemented the credit card and e-checks in
Right.
January, it's over $200,000 that we've accepted in so far. So what this does, by even doing that, my goal is to eliminate the foot traffic in not only this office, treasurer's office, but the clerk's office, as well as real property. People call up, say, hey, I need a copy of my tax bill.
Mhm.
So now that takes somebody off the front counter where they have to go print it, download it, print it, send it to them, fax them, whatever. This gives you the opportunity to just pull it up, whatever year, and see. It's great for attorneys. It's also great, obviously, for the general public.
Mhm.
We need to get our information online. Onondaga County, I think the examples were Onondaga and St. Lawrence or something that currently use this system. So with the implementation of this is just the next stage into making sure that people from their homes can access everything they need.
Okay, and the credit card thing is working fine.
Yeah, it's a lot better than I thought
Yep.
that we were doing the first few months.
Terry?
So we're gonna, for the first year, we're gonna put it through your contracts line in the treasurer's office. What do you plan on doing then for the years after that?
What we're gonna see the need, and maybe hit up the clerks for the clerk office for maybe some of it as well as real property. But I think we need to.
Oh, because of the 52, RP 5217 and all that.
Right, so.
Okay.
We've talked with the treasurer's office, and I'm sure within the budget we'll work that out.
Okay.
And they also reduced the price from their initial offer too, so I don't know if times are slow or.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve it.
Okay, we have a first.
Second.
First and second. Any further discussion?
Is there, what's the cost of people using their credit cards?
It's $250 for if they do e-checks, and then it's substantial amount for credit cards on that. It's, I think in the 10% or something like that. I can get you that. It's high. It's really high. But the e-checks is what we're trying to get. That's $2.50. You do an e-check, you're over. So,
Mhm.
but the credit cards, I try not to promote them often.
Right, that's 10 or 12% on top of it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a kicker.
No, then let me get you the information on that, because
Okay.
it may be like 2%, but over the year and all that,
Oh,
the
yeah.
way we think about it is through a 12-month process. So I'll get you that before the end of the meeting.
All right, we have a first and second. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. Next up, we have the Department of Weights and Measures Annual Report. Everybody had a chance to look at it. If there's any questions?
Any questions? I just got it. Pretty self-explanatory. Does anybody have any questions?
Go ahead.
Where do we stand on getting through all the licenses? Are we still at, right near getting?
Yeah, we got most everything. There's always a few that get missed, but most everything's done. All the gas pumps were done again this year.
All right.
There's a few scales that get missed occasionally, especially places that are seasonal, like if I don't get to, sometimes the strawberry season, if someone sells strawberries, there's only a couple weeks if it goes real fast and I don't get there in time. They're already closed up before I get there. That happens.
Right.
And the next question, I know that we've been trying to maintain equipment and everything, how are we standing with our equipment and proofers and everything else?
I thought Chris was gonna bring this up at some point, but our prover is not suitable to be used for gasoline. The state says we cannot use it for gasoline, but we test the fuel trucks with.
Right.
There's some new updates in the regulations, and it's no longer suitable for safety reasons. It's most of it for gasoline. It's old enough. And it may end up not being used, be able to be used at all at some point. The state came around and did some inspections of them all.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them all the information I had. They took pictures. They're supposed to send me a report at some point. That's going to be a significant cost if they tell us that that's no longer to be used.
How significant?
$30,000+.
It's pretty significant. Our total revenue is 60,000. Yeah.
That being said, I mean, if the new ones are all stainless steel, the thing will last 100 years, but obviously that doesn't help at this point.
How's the one you have now? Just
So-
for,
How old?
Yeah.
60s. Nobody
Yeah,
knows
okay.
for sure, but it's,
It's been in use a while.
and it's steel. The new ones are stainless, barring an accident of sorts, it should last forever, really. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Right. Anybody else have any questions?
Well, the only thing I want to bring up, and I've talked to Phil about this, is this contract with Fulton and Oswego. It hasn't gone up in quite a while, and that's something I think we ought to review, because the cost of things are going up. He just mentioned a fact of equipment we're gonna need, and I get it, because I was in the gas business, so I'm very familiar with that. Something we gotta take a look at real hard, because it's, he wants to make more money. That truck of his is brand new, is more than what the old one was. I mean, we have a lot of things to look at.
Mhm.
So, I'm not saying we should be beating on Oswego and Fulton, but they are under contract, so.
During every budget year, I asked the clerk to take a look at the expenses of the program that occur within those cities, look at the revenue coming and make sure that we're at least breaking even. If not, we bring forward a recommendation to raise the contract fee.
Anybody else have anything else in this report?
we need to accept that.
We don't.
And if you want,
Yeah.
No, I
We don't have to make a.
It is what it is.
Right, this is it. No further discussion? Okay, I guess we'll move on then to pending litigations. We gotta go to executive.
And it should reflect it's Exelon Fitzpatrick versus the town of Strasburg, County of Oswego. The in-rem tax foreclosures that the county is currently pending, the 2 and 4 year, and the trust appeal, which is still pending as well.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion.
Just before that, could I tell you, it's 2.75%, with a 68 cents fee.
Okay,
The contracts are 1% a month, which is 12% every year, so.
okay.
Sorry about that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
no problem, that's good, that's good information. A lot better than 10.
Well, you're going to contract, you're eating that up too.
We have forced to go in executive session. Good. Anybody else also?
I'll reintroduce my motion to go into executive session
Second.
pertaining to what the county attorney has listed off.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We're in executive
That's-
session.